Hey brother, got Steve here with Fit Bully TV. He's got sharp nails. Now, he's getting on my back of my leg here. And my legs, you know, I'm just on the tendon bookers. Neither here nor there. We have, hey, how old is that dog?
What, 18 weeks now? Almost 4.5 months?
Man, look, I don't know how old the dog is, but he ain't 6 months. So that being said, he also is not the biggest. You guys want to get your dog doing bite work or training him to even think it that way, you want to start early. Now the challenge is making sure you have the right tools. Stay tuned because we're going to walk you through what to use, why we use it, and eventually there'll be a full class that I drop on how, phase 1, getting your dog to do choo-choo stuff. The burlap sack out of his mouth. Now guys, by now, Tifa here with Fit Bully TV. Like, subscribe, and share, people. I do a lot of the directing, if you would, on how to get the dogs to do certain things and make sure that people like Jamarcus and them don't get discouraged when the dog doesn't do exactly what you want. For one, he's not even a good 4 months old. He's maybe going on for potentially 5. Here's the thing. Let me see this. This is a burlap sack. You see this right here? It can get pretty thin. Junior, let me the dog come back. When you see him, my hand, see that there? Now, y'all think I'm crazy, but my hand can barely fit his mouth. He doesn't want to bite me. But when you think about it, look at that. That's uncomfortable for him. You see how uncomfortable that is? So imagine trying to teach your dog to bite work and he can't get his mouth here. You ever chew something that's too big, your jaws be tight, you be like, man, I ain't even got time for this, man. Give me something else. You're like, I'd rather eat some soup. So the burlap sack is one of our favorite things. For one, it smashes easy. It's got a little net to it so the dog actually feels like it's lashing onto something. Let me see this rope here. Look at this rope. See the hand? I just showed you my hand. It's thicker than my hand. So when you got a dog who's still a puppy and hasn't got a big mouth yet, and you stuff this in there, that hurt my jaws. So I can only imagine how he feels. Work your dog through progressive stages of by setting the dog up to win. Stan says it best. His job is to make sure the dog wins. That thing right there is super easy for the dog to chew on. And look, he's carrying around, he's got the whole thing in his mouth. This rope, he'll be dragging it around, having it up here. It's a little heavy. It makes him uncomfortable. Now, Jamarcus, go ahead and get it out of his mouth.
Junior, out.
And it's okay, people, to be clear. At this age, if the dog don't out, believe me, it's not a bad thing. You just take it because he ain't even biting it hard in the first place. Now, do some luring stuff and lead him. Drop it so you like dragging it. There you go. So the first trick, hands-on, is just literally treating the burlap sack like a flirt pole. So you're the original flirt pole. Look, he gets it, boom. Push him a little bit, he let go. Let him reset early, pull a little bit, let him get into a dragging state, and you drag him, walking back, walking back, walking back. Get him into that, he wants to pull. Teach him how to use his muscles, all that stuff. Look at that, look, see if you can pick him up, see if you can pick him up.
Come on.
Up. See? Not a good bite. And that in itself, boom. And mind you, that thing is as fun as Jamarcus is making it. So you say, hey, how do I get my dog on one of those bite things? I want a bite pillow. I want him to bite the rope. I want him to hold on to it. I'm going to tell you one thing you don't do is you don't use tools that the dog cannot have fun with. That burlap sack, $12 at Home Depot, one of the cheapest, easiest toys you can make. There's 2 things of duct tape at each end, and realistically, you could tie knots in them and keep having fun with your dog. After that, you switch it up and you create more of a challenge by giving or using a rope.
Out.
Here, give me that right there. Let's see if we can get him on this rope a little bit.
Out.
And as your dog becomes more driven and you create more of the prey drive, what you do is you start upping the ante. Because then eventually what happens is the dog bites harder. But because you're having fun, he's still chasing it. Good boy. And that's hard. Look, see if you can get a bite on it. Good boy. Now look, that's hard for him to bite. He normally can only get his front feet, and it feels uncomfortable to the dog, believe me. Believe me.
Come on.
Guys, I'm gonna keep it simple. Phase 1 of puppy and protection work is coming soon like a new movie. It is this simple. What's the difference between a rope and a burlap sack? Literally, how much you can get done. I can get more done with this than that $6 rope all day long. And the dog, as you see, he's trying to figure out how to get comfortable with it. He doesn't even know what to do with it. But you saw him literally hold this in his whole mouth. This whole thing like this. He had it in his whole mouth. He had to get to the end. If my dog's biting you, and mind you, hopefully my dog never has to bite you, I don't ever want it to have to find comfort. Because wherever I say get him, that's where he's supposed to got him. So stay tuned, take care of your dogs. We've got a lot of work to do with this young man here. But this is the kind of stuff we want to see early. And trust me, guys, this is early. Like, subscribe, and share, people. Phase 1 coming out soon. How to get your dog into bite work as early as 4 months old. And mind you, it don't happen now. This comes at a year 2, year 3, year 1, where we start seeing real change. And look, see that row by itself? Not a bad thing, but it just goes to show you that is uncomfortable, period. This, he'll carry this around for the next 5 minutes. That's the truth. Stay tuned. Take care of your dogs, people, as always. Thank you for watching.